Uh, Welcome. My name is Austin. I'm welcoming you to our channel Lakenfa Technologies, where we make coding easy. Today we are continuing the series, our Laravel series, and so far on our Laravel series we have created views. We have learned how to create also controllers, how to create a model, how to link our models to our controllers, how to link our controllers to our views. We have done all that. Now we want to start with the coding. What do I mean by the coding? Now we want to build a form and now post into the database that we have created, because we created a database, our projects, and we used migration to create a table contact inside the database. The migration also went with the default table that came with the Laravel. So now, how do we now begin to create our post data into our database? Now, let us go and open our resource folder, then our views. From our view, let's open our post here, and from here now let's build our form. So now we come here and we say we want to build our form. We do this, and here we can give our div div. We give our div. We do this. We create our form. We do this. We create our form. Then we create our div again. The iv, where we create our div again, and we'll do this. Now we want to begin to create the different forms here. Now we are creating it based on the table that we migrated. Our contact, our name of our table is a contact, which is said we are creating the name, email, phone. This is what we are creating here. So now we go back here and we say input type. We now say text, and we come here and we say name. To this we say name, and so we say placeholder. We do this. I'll do this again. So enter name. Then we come and close. We'll do this. Okay, BR. Let's say HR. So just quickly copy this, Ctrl C, come here, Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. So here we say text, here we say email, enter email, and here we say phone. I will say enter phone number, and here let's put enter email address. Then now here we'll say input type submit. These are submit button, name, and place as a value here. Say let's just put submit for everything. I will do this. So we have in case we want to do our styling. Now if I come here and I go to the post route, which is this is the post route, and I do this is our form. So now there's another thing we need to do on our form. Now we need to also create what we call the after the form, you do your at CFR we need to do that on our form, that for security reasons. We need to do at CSRF no. Then we also come, I'll give our form actions, because these are little things that we normally forget and brings out errors. You come, I just give you the now, and I'll say method. I do this, and I say post, and I'll say Control S. Now we have I'm trying to save, Control S. Yeah, now we have saved it. Now this one is good to go. So now this is Laravel that we are using. You know, if it's PHP, we'll have to come up to write our PHP connections and everything. But with Laravel, all the next thing we need to do from here now is now go to our controller. You know how to navigate to our controller, HTTP here, controller, and I now come to what? Post controller. So in the post controller, I want to now go to what? I want to go to the one I have been using, the request here. Then I do this here. Now I want to now begin to do what I call, and this is my request, I don't like writing it in full, I like doing this. Now we now begin to do posts. Now we know here we have already come and we called in we have registered our model in our controller, so that we should be able to link to the database. So now I come here and I do this, and I say dollar contact equals new contact equals what? New contact. Dollar contact equals new contact. I give this. Now I now say dollar contact again, contact. Now I do this. What is in the database must be equal to what we have in our table. So I say dollar contact. In the database we have name here. I say it must be equal to what? No, request. Dollar REQ request must be equal to what is in our database. And I'll say name. What is in our table must be equal to what is in our database. That is what signifies here. We have contact in our table, we have contact in what? Our database. I come again and I say dollar contact. What do we have in our table? We have what? Email is equals to what? Dollar REQ email. I come now and I'll say dollar phone. Dollar contact is this. Now I say phone is it equal to dollar REQ. We are requesting for what? Phone. Then now I now say have to save dollar contact is what I want to save. SAVE, call the save function. I do this. then I want to run a redirect, return the IRACT, return redirect. Where do I want to redirect it to? I want to redirect it to the post page. Slash post, and I do this and I say save. Now we have created what our model that will be connecting to our database, and we did it in our controller. So now we are going to do two things now. We used our public function, the store function. That is what we used. So now we will go to our route. We go to our route, go to our web here. Now this one is showing here now. Now we have to come here too. Now we have to create another view. Now when you are in your route, you can create both a get and a post or a view route with the same name. Let me show it to you now. You can come here and say route, R-O-U-T-E, route, and now say, now we already have a get, but we are not supposed to use the get. We are supposed to use the post here. We already have the post, and now view like this, and we can do another post route again. We can do another post, the post route, and do this, the view, and do the post like this. I'm sorry, you can do this like this. So now you can see that we have two routes, a view route with the URL post and a post route with a URL post. Now we are allowed to do this because we are doing two things, both the view and the post. Once this is done, now we should now let's go and refresh from here. We have refreshed from here, so let's enter a name. Let's say I enter Abimbola Denote. This is it, and I enter 08037117985. I do this. Let's see our post. Let me go check whether it's hit the database. No, it did not hit the database. So let's go and check what the issue is now. We have done everything we're supposed to do. We have our route view, so we can view our route, and we have done the post in the store. So now let's go to here. Let's come here. We have requested, we are doing our from store. We have done everything that we are supposed to do from here. The model is there. Then we come here, the post, our view. We can see that we have done okay. It's supposed to be post without an S, and I say save. Now let's come and do this again and see how it goes. Let me use this phone number. Let me refresh again. It still did not hit the database. What is the issue? Everything seems to be okay, but it is going to the URL. So let's come. Action is post at CSRF. We come here, store, $contact, because we contact, $contact, name, $contact, password, name, email, phone, and the other one is okay. Come here, see at CSRF, and give it a login from H2. That's just a registration form. registration form, I do this. Let me rerun the server. And see php artisan artisan php artisan serve. I now do this. So the server our server should be running. Yeah, so let me come again. I'll do this and I say submit. Yes, it's better like this now. It said call to undefined function, controller save, post php 42, post php 42. Post pay return redirect. Let's go back and we run this. Continue. See post php 42. Contact. Right, see it's supposed to $contact. Okay, you can see the issue there. That is the issue. Now let's go and check it. Now let's see. Now you can see that it has posted. Now let's go and add another name. Let's add Abimbola Denote and 08037117985 and now say submit. If we come here and refresh, you can see that's added another name. Let's go and add another name again. Let's add Austin Nakenfa and add this one and say submit. If we come here and check, it has added the other data. Now that is how to add insert data into a database using Laravel. Now we must be very careful. You saw a simple mistake that was hindering it and was not allowing it to post. Why was it now? It was because of just this simple greater than sign that was making it not to work properly. So now when we are writing our programs or codes, we must be very careful. A simple full stop or semicolon can make your program not to run. A simple full stop or semicolon can make our program not to run. So now this is now what we did. Now we came here, we built our form. Now from the form we went to our web app. Now here we came and we wrote we brought in our post and our view. Now the post was this post here. Now it came with this function. This function store is carrying what we want insert into our database. So when we came here, we used that function store post class, because that is the name of the control. We use the name of the function store, and we wanted to also make sure we view it in our browser, and we used the view to be able to view it in our browser. Now let us just give it a little bit of styling. I guess there was a styling here that I did in the public folder. So if I come to the public folder now, I go to CSS, I go to style.css, and I say, I say demo. I say hash demo, and I do this. I give it a COLOR. Let's say I give it a color, and I give it, give it this color. I give it width, WID, TH width. I'm coming, semicolon was not here. The width, yes, I give it 500 px. I come here and I give it border radius. I give it a border radius of 10 px. I give it the border radius. I give it a box shadow of 7 px, 7 px, 5 px, 5 px. Let's give it white, I white like this. Then I give it a transform. I give it a transform like this, and I say all 1 seconds. Then I come here, I give hash demo column over, and I do this, and I say transform. I say scale 1 to 1. I do this. I should now have effect here. Yes, I do this. Now this is our registration form. Now what I want to do, should I leave it at gray? But this is our registration form. I can come here now, I put in another name, and I say, let's say I put in Henry Thomas. I put HENN Henry at gmail.com. Then I just give it a number 090345671011, and I now say submit. Now if I come here and I refresh, I've seen my Henry Thomas, and now this is, like I said, a simple way of creating a database, inserting into our database, creating a database and inserting into our database. Now the next series of the tutorial, of the Laravel tutorial, will be how to retrieve from the database. Now, how do we retrieve from the database? That will be what we'll be covering next. So I just want you to go to our channel, subscribe. After you've subscribed, click the notification button, click the like button, drop a comment on how we can improve on what we do and how we can best serve you better, and every other thing that you want to comment on the comment page. We'll be expecting to hear from you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in our next class.